everyone, welcome back to my channel The Old School Netizen. In today's video, I'll be talking about maintaining and managing refrigerator. What is there to talk about managing refrigerator? Well, a lot. But why? Why it is important to talk about managing, maintaining refrigerator? That is because most of the thing we keep in our fridge is edible, or we consume it directly or indirectly. And that is why whatever we eat or drink from the fridge has to be very healthy and hygienic. And to maintain that, it's important that we keep our fridge in a hygienic way, we use it in a hygienic way. And that is what today's video is all about. So, let's begin. Well, first thing, very basic stuff is where to place your refrigerator. In general, your refrigerator needs a little bit of air circulation around it, especially in the back side of it. And that's why keeping a minimum gap from the wall to your fridge is important. If you have an old model fridge where the back of your fridge has coiling, in that case, make sure you keep a minimum of 3 inches gap between the wall and the fridge. And if you have a new model fridge like I have, where the back of the fridge is absolutely plain, in that case minimum of 1 to 2 inch is absolutely fine. Also make sure that you keep cleaning the back of your fridge on regular basis so that there is no piling up of dirt and dust. Next point, very basic yet very important. Whenever you open your fridge, make sure there is no heavy airflow around. What happens, your fridge has its own temperature and its own airflow, and the airflow inside actually maintains a uniform temperature inside the fridge. What happens if there is a ceiling fan on near your fridge, or there is a window that has a lot of airflow, whenever you open the fridge, it will definitely hamper the inside temperature of your fridge. It affects also the durability of the fridge. Also, for the same reason, it is advisable to not keep your fridge open for a long time. If you need to keep your fridge open for a long time, it's advisable you switch off the fridge first and then you keep it open. Okay, next point is using poly bag to keep fruits and vegetables inside the fridge. First of all, for a greater cause, it's my request to stop using single-use plastic bags. I mean, you can easily use any kind of cloth bag. I use this cloth bag, which I have shown in a previous video as well. But in case if you don't use cloth bag, or if you end up buying fruits and vegetables in a plastic bag, make sure you discard that plastic bag before you keep the fruits and vegetables inside the fridge. The main reason for it is those plastic bags are made of very poor quality plastic material, and that is why keeping your fruits and vegetables inside those can harm the nutrition of your fruits and vegetables. You can simply take out your fruits and vegetables from the plastic, wash it and keep it in your fridge just the way you want. When talking about plastics, what about the other plastics that we keep in our fridge? For example, I have taken a milk packet, which is very common. I think all of us have at least 1 or 2 milk packets in our fridge, or different kind of sauce bottles. First, let's talk about milk. Anyway, the milk you get delivered today will expire by tomorrow. So either you have to consume it or you have to boil it. In that case, anyway, within 24 hours, you have to discard this plastic. Now let's come to the plastic containers of sauces, dips and ketchups, etc. Well, a basic difference from this kind of plastics with a plastic bag is one, the quality of the material, and two is if I talk about fruits and vegetables, those are perishable, those are in raw form in the plastic. But these are not perishable. These has a specific expiry date, but before that it has already a lot of preservatives inside it, and this plastic is not going to be harming the nutrition inside the whatever ketchup or sauce or the dips. And that's why that plastic bag is more harmful and not this. This brings me to my next point. Never ever put hot food inside the fridge. For example, milk. If you have boiled your milk, make sure that you have cooled it down till room temperature and then you put it inside the fridge. Well, I have read few articles that say you can put hot food inside the fridge, but then you have to keep it in a very small quantity and in different pots and boxes. I don't think that's an easy option. I mean, it will take a lot of time and a lot of space inside your fridge. So the easy option is to put any kind of food inside the fridge when it is on the room temperature. That's it. The next point is how to keep a cooked leftover dish or some leftover fruits and vegetables that is cut inside the fridge. Make sure you always keep a box and cover it. Covering the fruits, the vegetables that is cut and also the food that is cooked is very important. There are few things that can happen with those if you keep it openly inside the fridge. One, it can absolutely dry out all the moisture from the food. 2. It can develop a bad smell inside the fridge as well as inside the fruit or the vegetable or the cooked dish. And the last one is it can grow a lot of harmful bacteria inside those food. Well, one thing you should remember and understand that the temperature inside your fridge is a very comfortable temperature or environment for the bacteria to grow, and that's why never leave your cut fruits, vegetables and cooked food openly inside the fridge. Last but not the least, it's very important to regularly clean your refrigerator. By cleaning, I'm not talking about cleaning the trays, cleaning the boxes, etc. By cleaning, I'm talking about we need to make sure that everything that is inside the fridge is fresh and consumable. We have to make sure that we don't keep perishable things like fruits and vegetables and cooked food in the fridge for a longer time, because then you have to throw them and that will be a lot of food wastage. Also make sure that you don't forget about something you have put in the fridge like a week or a month back, because that is also will add a lot of bacteria inside your fridge and it will not be a hygienic space to keep other fruits and vegetables and foods inside the fridge. That's why it's important to keep checking on in your fridge if everything inside is fresh, and so that your fridge is safe and fresh and hygienic. That's it. See, these are the very basic and common things we need to take care while operating a refrigerator. Well, health is the ultimate wealth, and I don't think there is a better time than 2020 to realize that. That is why making healthy lifestyle choices is the only way to survive in the long run. I hope this video could help you. If yes, please share it with your friends and family, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy, stay sustainable. Bye bye.